What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a basketball game for Monday, February 21st, 2022. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the number 10 seed Baylor versus Oklahoma State in Oklahoma. On this side of the screen right here is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the road team up top, their coach's record, their season record, their conference record, any other notes I want to add. In the middle is the head-to-head record between the two teams all time and this season in particular. And then at the bottom is the home team, their season record, their conference record, their coach's record, and any other notes I want to add. Let's go ahead and jump into this game really quick. All right, Oklahoma State versus Baylor. So I'm going to start with the home team, Oklahoma State, and then we're going to talk about Baylor, the away team, next. So starting with the home team, Oklahoma State, if Oklahoma was going to win this game, one thing first that I thought was interesting is that this is the 91st all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. 91 mathematically is the 13th triangular number, and Oklahoma State comes into this game with a 13-13 season record. They can easily just sit on that 13 losses as they pick up their 14th win, but they can just as easily sit on 13 wins as they pick up their 14th loss. So it goes either way on that one. Not much help. But today is February 21st, written 2/21. And Baylor's coach, he can get his 221st loss regular season as a coach for Baylor. 2-2-1, 2-2-1. On top of that, this game is being played in Gallagher-Iba Arena, if I pronounced that correctly. Gallagher-Iba Arena sums to 122, which is just a reflection of 2-2-1, which is just a reflection of a Baylor coach getting his 221st loss as a coach for Baylor. Baylor, they can get their 6th loss for the season. Today does have 29 date numerology on the Gregorian, as well as it being the 52nd day of the Gregorian year. If Baylor did get their 6th loss for the season, the number 6 sums to 52, and it sums to 29. Also, the number 6, it sums to 20, and Oklahoma State has an opportunity to become 2-0, like 20, head-to-head against Baylor for this season with a win as Baylor gets their 6th loss for the season. Oklahoma State, this is their coach's 157th game for his career. And in Oklahoma State's 15th conference game, they can get their 7th conference win. You can kind of see that 157 right there. The 15th conference game, they can get their 7th win. And their coach's 157th game for his career. Oklahoma State would sit on 13 losses, 13 the 6th prime number. Baylor would get their 6th loss for the season. 6 sums to 29 and 52. Today with 29 date numerology on the Gregorian, the 52nd day of the Gregorian. February 21st, Baylor coach would get 2-2-1 loss for his career. The number 6 also sums to 20. Oklahoma State can sweep 2-0 like 20 head-to-head against Baylor. Baylor is the number 10 seed. They could sit on 10 conference wins with a loss. So those would be some numbers for Oklahoma State to sweep Baylor this season. If we were to look towards Baylor, this would be a revenge game, of course. Baylor can get their revenge 1-1 head-to-head against Oklahoma State. The interesting thing about that is today does have 11 date numerology on the Gregorian. And Baylor could become 1-1 like an 11 head-to-head against Oklahoma State, getting their revenge as Baylor picks up their 11th conference win for the season. Baylor would actually become 11-4 for a conference record, like 114. And today does have 114 date numerology on the Hebrew religious side of the calendar. It's the 168th day of the Hebrew civil side of the calendar, and the Oklahoma State coach can get a 72nd loss for his career. If you write out 72, it sums to 168. Oklahoma State can become 6-9 for a conference record with a loss like 69. Today with 65 date numerology on the Gregorian, 69 and 65 are identical in all 4 base ciphers. So on the day with 65 date numerology, Oklahoma State could become 6-9, identical in all 4 base ciphers. On top of that, they can get their 9th conference loss as they get their 34th all-time head-to-head loss against Baylor. The number 34 is the 9th Fibonacci number, and then Baylor would get their 23rd win for the season, 23 the 9th prime number. So it could be a 9 pattern here with the 23, the 34, and the 9th conference loss. On top of that, today does have 45 date numerology on the Gregorian. 45 is the 9th triangular number. So it could be a clear 9 pattern. And then also with Oklahoma State becoming 6-9, like 69, and today with 65 date numerology, 65 and 69 are identical in all 4 base ciphers. One of those numbers is 139, the 34th prime number. That could go along with Baylor getting their 34th all-time head-to-head win against Oklahoma State as well. So those are the numbers there for you. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight into the game. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate your support. I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. And I will see you in the next video.